Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Marianne with the Akashic Inspirations, and today we're going to do the Love Tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So fire sign, we're going into a fire sign, which is Aries. So we're going to have that sense of wanting to get things done, wanting to start new things. It's the beginning of a new astrological year. We're just coming out of the energies of the Pisces with the the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse that we just had in the full moon of Libra. So I decided to change things up a little bit and felt that we needed guidance and to work with our Archangel Power Tarot, which is by Doreen Virtue and Radley Fine. And the reason I chose this deck was because I feel that this deck really helps us in our self-empowerment and our confidence and giving us strength and courage. And that's kind of one of the themes that we're going to be going through with these Aries energies this month. Where there is going to be a fire trine, a grand trine. I think it's towards the mid-month, but we review some of those when I do the new moon and the full moon readings for the month of April. I did take the opportunity to make some changes to the website, so I invite you to go check them out at akashicinspirations.com. And you'll find that there are some new packages offering. We have a Lakshmi Wealth and Prosperity package, which is done in conjunction with Ron from Simply Intuitive, Deborah, or aka Glammy from Intuitive Deborah, and we on that one we joined with Dia from Oasis, and she provides a mini financial reading, which is not really mini, but it's really amazing. And we have some other packages. The past life regression packages still remains there, as well as the power of love to meet up and connect with the energies of your flame. So feel free to go and explore and look around. If you have any questions, let me know. And I just want to take the opportunity to thank you for spending your time and watching the videos and listening to the messages, commenting, and to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I also do daily readings on Facebook, so thank you for coming over to Facebook and sharing the daily energies with me. And we've started on Instagram also at Akashic Inspire, a daily angel oracle card message. So lots of good things that I do that I love sharing with all of you. And so I ask angels and guides to come in and work with us to give us the messages for the month of April for the fire sign of Sagittarius. Now, this also applies if you have the moon or your ascendant and rising signs in Sagittarius. So let us see. It's been about, excuse me, a lot of the readings have come in very balanced over the different suits, and the theme seems to be a central core of finding our empowerment, our core, our truths. Wow. Okay, very interesting. We've already started out with two major arcana, the Wheel and the Emperor, and we have the swords, Six of Swords, Ace of Swords, and King of Swords. Man, very strong energies. So let us see what, again, Six of Ariel, Seven of Raphael. Oh, nice. Look at these rainbow colors. I just love that in the Raphael suit, which is cups, they just have those rainbow energies available to us. I really like that. Two of Gabriel and the Six. Oh, right. So, okay. So very interesting. So here, let's look at the cards that we received. We have two major arcana cards right off the bat. So that means that those strong energies are going to come in at the beginning of the month and kind of take you through the next part of the month. We have three cards in the suit of Michael or the Swords, one in the Pentacles or one in the Cups, and two in the Wands. So it looks like we're dealing with some very strong energies for you this month. So let us start with the strength. And this is a fire card. This is a fire sign card. It's the Emperor. It is about authority. It is about authority that rules with wisdom and temperance and balance. Um, it says stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation. So you are really kind of leading your relationships this month. You've come in strong. You're feeling empowered. You're feeling self-confident. You know what you want. You're focused, and you're really determined. So this is a great month to do that because you're getting this action, starting to create and do things based on a wisdom that you were able to access through the month of March when we went into Pisces, when we went into those deep issues and we were able to release those karmic things during the full moon and the lunar eclipse. And you've been able to step through your fear and just find your position of power. So I love that. And by doing so, what you've created in your life is the change. So here we have the 10, the wheel. So things are turning in your favor by finding this self-empowerment, by going through the issues of that you went through. You've really gotten to who you are at your core essence and really able to identify with that courageous light being that you are. And therefore, by what you are inside reflects to you in the outer world, so that you're going to see circumstances changing in your favor, whether it be in relationships, whether it be in business relationships or career promotions moving forward in something that you have felt that maybe was a little stagnant. Now you're going to start seeing the things come about in a far quicker manner and in a far easier flow. And then we get to the 6 of Michael, which I love here that it's the boat is actually floating through the water, like above the waters, like it's risen above the turmoil and is in this, like it's in a zone. It's just liberated and floating along with no obstacles in its path. And it says, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So if you haven't, I've been getting this message a lot for everybody. If you, there seems to be a combination of career, promotion, changes within career, as well as in relationships. So here you're going to be able to take the reins and steer the ship out of the storm and into this beautiful light-filled blue sky day. Look at the stark contrast here of this storm and tempest where you're coming out and straight into blue skies. Um, just amazing. And you know, it's funny because he has his dog here. They're like a little lassie dog, right? So that means you've had support, you've had loyal people who have been next to you and have kept you company and have given you just loving encouragement to get through this time. So that's really nice that you have somebody that has been with you through the rough times and is now coming out on the other side with you into something that is far more pleasurable. So if you've had that relationship where you've gone through the rocky times and now things are going to start to calm down and be better, and you're going to see the light of day with that person, and it's going to, you know, really take your relationship to a new level because you've been able to surmount the obstacles that you have come across with that person. And here is the Ace of Michael, which is the beginning of new thoughts, new inspirations, new wisdom. It's kind of like aha moments. And it says, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow the bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So you can use, call on Archangel Michael to be able to cut the cords of any discord that you have with someone, right? And ask that the lines of communication, use that blue lapis lazuli, use the blue topaz to able to open the flow of communications, because you're going to be coming from a place of strength and a place of knowing that you can resolve these obstacles that you've been through, everything, and you come out far wiser, far more temperate, far more knowledgeable. And here you are as the King of Michael, which is right smack in the middle, and with these beautiful yellow roses lighting the path. To me, it's like, the yellow brick road. Basically, you're on your path, and it's strewn with roses. So it says wisdom and objectivity, are important now. Stay in your integrity. So this wisdom and this self um, confidence that you have found, stay within that. Stay within your truth and your authenticity. Um, I love that the Emperor to me is even higher than the King cards. So the Emperor is like a true embodiment. Even though it's Michael, I love Michael, but here we have, Uriel, and this is taking us up into enlightenment, taking us up into um, this higher spiritual path. Sorry, I think I'm coming out a little cold. Been fighting it. And then we're led to unexpected bonuses, unexpected prosperity, because we have been able to really stay in who we are and go through the obstacles. And now we're going to be rewarded for that. So here, this is the Six of Pentacles, and we're rewarded by being fully balanced, because look at, she's got the beautiful rainbow energies here. And this is one of the cards that have come up in almost all readings. So where I found that very interesting. So all of us are going to be able to find that place of where we release lack, where we released the obstacles, and are finding our prosperity and our abundance and our material. It's finally starting to, what we feel on the inside is starting to manifest itself into the physical reality. And if you call on Archangel, she is the lioness of God. So she's pretty fierce herself. She's not, she's not just a little angel here. So she's the one that helps you with courage, and she's the one that helps you with your finances and to get things in order, and she really wants you to have that experience of prosperity, and it just does it in such a beautiful and loving, quiet strength. And then we go on towards the end of the month with Seven of Raphael, Seven of Cups. And it says it's time to make a decision. So now that you're coming from a place of strength, truth, and integrity, and you're feeling the things starting to flow into being for you, it's time to make a choice. It says be clear on what you want and take action. So it's really about deciding you have doors open for you. So you see like different opportunities. So go into your inner strength and your inner wisdom, and use your, ask your angels and guides to send you signs. Say, listen, I need to know, which is the best path for me in this moment. And then they will send you the messages. Tell them I need a clear sign. I need, a neon sign to point out to it. And what it leads you to is, once you've made the choices, and it says make bold choices. So here we're re-emphasizing this, because now we're in the Two of Wands, which is about action, which is about passion, which is about heart-centered action. And it says great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So like I said, it could be going into that committed relationship, choosing of the people that perhaps you're dating, casually dating someone, and it's time for you to say, you know what? I think that this is the person I would get to like to know better. And you want to, experience a more committed type of relationship. And I've been seeing that in this month from the various readings, that relationships are going to be taking the next step, going to the next level. And just so you know that your actions and your decisions are supported, here is the Six of Gabriel, which is the Six of Wands, which in the traditional tarot is the victory card. Victory, success. It says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, scholarship, awards, promotion. So again, this is multi-level information for you. It's not only These readings really aren't just about love, they're about all life because everything is connected. So as you progress in any area of your life and you have that feeling of confidence and well-being, that overflows to everything else. It just allows everything to fall into place. And so your relationships with yourself, which is most important and core, once you have that foundation, that extends to everything around you, which is job, promotion, career, friendships, committed relationships. So know that you will, by the end of the month, have really set set your intentions, set your focus, and made wise, loving decisions for yourself to bring in all of this prosperity and connection to others, and just being able to connect to your higher self, your inner source, and know that you are victorious. Know that you will have success, and that you've come out of the storm unscathed and flying free in the sense of liberation. Love the reading. Many of the readings follow along the same type of theme of liberation, of empowerment, of taking relationships to the next level, and to be sitting in a space of prosperity in all levels of physical reality, as well as a spiritual fortitude that you've found within yourself, which is a far greater gift. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy the reading. I certainly have enjoyed reading it for you. I love when these spreads just talk about really empowering you and seeing you shine for who you truly are. And really that's the goal of light workers, is to make sure that you see the beacons, and that you see the signs, and that you become aware within yourself, and that everything is within you, and it's within your grasp. So thank you so much for joining me today. Look forward to the new moon and the full moon readings, which will be coming up in. Um, and if you would like a private reading, I am available for private readings as well. And you can go to the website at akashicinspirations.com. Again, thank you so much for being with me, and I wish you blessings for the month of Namaste.